Before we start this video, if you guys could please like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, it helps out the channel a lot, and join the Discord. We do weekly stream giveaways where we just give away fruits and more on GPO. Let's begin. Hello, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video, we'll be going through all the drop chances for fruits in Grand Piece Online.
Inside whip is really jet. Her bone rock with a lock. I can't really rock. Teardrop on my homie fit. He got a body. No DM. I'm her MCM on Instagram. My skin peanut butter color. Inside whip is really jet. Her bone rock with a lock. I can't really rock. Teardrop on my homie fit. He got a body.
We'll be going through every possible way to get fruits, the chances, and the best method, in my opinion, to get a fruit. First, we'll be going through the normal chances of fruits in any rarity. Common fruits have a 69.5%, rares have a 26%, legendaries have a 4%, and a mythical has an 0.5%. With 2 times Logia, the legendary and mythical rates are buffed, however the rare rates stay the same. Common is dropped down to a 65%, legendaries are doubled to an 8%, and mythicals are doubled to a 1%. Now that we know the chances, we'll go through the ways to get the fruits, which would be ships, dungeons, spawn fruits, krakens, and sea beasts. The chances of a fruit drop varies depending on the method used. For example, caravels. Caravels have a 1% chance at dropping a fruit, and rises to a 2% with 2 times drop chance. To get a fruit, per caravel, it would be an 0.005% for a mythical, an 0.04% for a legendary, an 0.26% for a rare, and an 0.695% for a common. To get a specific legendary, rare, or common, it would be an 0.005% for a legendary, an 0.065% for a rare, and an 0.2317% for a common. 2 times drop chances double all the rates, making mythical 0.01%, legendary 0.08%, a rare 0.52%, and a common 1.3%. To get a specific legendary, rare, or common, it would be an 0.01% for a legendary, an 0.13% for a rare, and a 0.463% for a common. With 2 times Logia, mythical and legendary rates are times by 2. Mythical would rise up to an 0.01%, a legendary would rise up to an 0.08%, a rare would stay the same at 0.26%, and a common would drop to an 0.65%. To get a specific legendary, rare, or common, it would be 0.01%, 0.065% for a rare, and then 0.217% for a common. A 2 times Logia plus 2 times drop chance would change these rates heavily to make a mythical an 0.02%, a legendary 0.16%, a rare 0.52%, and a common 1.3%. To get a specific legendary, rare, or common, it would then lower down to 0.02%, rare 0.13%, and a common 0.43%. Moving on to Galleons, with a 2% chance of dropping a fruit and a 4% chance with 2 times drop rate. Mythicals have an 0.01%, a legendaries have an 0.08%, and a rare has an 0.52%, and a common has a 1.39%. To get a specific legendary, rare, or common, it would be an 0.1%, an 0.13% for a rare, and an 0.463% for a common. With 2 times drop chance, they are all times by 2, making mythical 0.02%, legendary 0.16%, rare 1.04%, a common would be 2.78%, and to get a specific legendary, rare, or common, it would be lowered down to an 0.02% for legendary, an 0.26% for a rare, and an 0.927% for a common. With 2 times Logia, the mythical and legendary rates are times by 2, rare stays the same, and common lowers a little bit. Mythicals are 0.02%, legendaries become 0.16%, rares stay the same at 0.52%, and commons drop down to a 1.3%. To get a specific legendary, rare, or common, the chances would then become 0.02% for a legendary, and 0.13% for a rare, and a 4.3% for a common. With Logia plus 2 times drop rate, these are heavily increased to mythical being an 0.04%, a legendary being an 0.32%, a rare being a 1.04%, and a common being a 2.6%. To get a specific legendary, rare, or common, it would then be dropped down to an 0.04%, an 0.26% for a rare, and a 0.87% for a common. And finally, Krakens and Sea Beasts, which both have the same drop chance, 3% and 6% with 2 times drop chance. Krakens and Sea Beasts have a 0.015% per Kraken/Sea Beast and 0.12% for legendary. Rare has an 0.78% and a common has a 2.085%. To get a specific legendary, rare, or common, it is 0.015% for a legendary, 0.195% for a rare, and an 0.695% for a common. With 2 times drop chance, mythical becomes an 0.03%, legendary becomes an 0.24%, rare becomes a 1.56%, and a common becomes a 4.17%. To get a specific legendary, rare, or common, it would then change to an 0.03% for a legendary, 0.39% for a rare, and a 1.39% for a common. With 2 times Logia, mythicals become an 0.03%, legendaries become an 0.24%, rares become an 0.78%, and a common becomes a 1.95%. To get a specific legendary, rare, or common, legendaries then become an 0.03%, a rare becomes a 0.195%, and a common would become an 0.65%. With 2 times drop chance and 2 times Logia, a mythical has an 0.06% chance, a legendary has an 0.48% chance, a rare has a 1.56% chance, and a common has a 3.9% chance. To get a specific legendary, rare, or common, those chances are then changed to 0.06% for a legendary, an 0.39% for a rare, and a 1.3% for a common. Dungeons have a guaranteed fruit drop. Refer to the start of the video to see these chances again. If you get past wave 50, a rare fruit or higher is guaranteed, buffing the chances of getting a rare fruit to 95.5% without 2 times Logia and 91% with it. 2 times drop chance does not affect the rates for dungeons. There's no point in getting to wave 50. Another popular way of farming fruits consists of players going AFK while owning a Devil Fruit Notifier, usually with a speaker, and using it to farm fruits without paying much attention to the game. Some also spawn Sea Beasts and Krakens to farm ships for them while they wait. Others, meanwhile, use these spawns as a primary fruit farm by having teams consisting of typically 4 or more players, spawning their Sea Beast and Krakens. The number of ships spawning can decrease by having fewer players spawn their ships in. In my own opinion, Sea Beasts/Krakens are the worst way to farm fruits, and dungeons would probably be the best. However, ships and core farming are very good too. With a Galleon nearly being the same chance as a Kraken/Sea Beast, yet can be farmed in a fraction of the time.
Which is best? It all depends on your Devil Fruit and preference. Unless you AFK farm ships like a loser, of course. SUNA and GORO are better for dungeons, while MERA and GORO are amazing for ship farming. But ship farming is simply superior.
Inside whip is really jet. They help moon rock with a law.